If any of you are wondering where E and K got the name Vaush, naming to respect people's muted words, it's from a holy dude. Can you imagine being this cucked? It's from a comic character he created of a black fascist woman who hates herself. Weird, not surprising. Why I don't say his name anymore. How do people like this not just
Roblox
themselves every morning at the sheer like inconvenience and oppression factor of having to like wake up and shit and brush their teeth? Well, I don't understand. Holy shit. Fucking wild. Is it true? The allegations are true. What's the real story? I don't remember. Okay, as a gay theater kid, I like the idea of making comics, and I had an idea in which there, in a single city that towered over the post-apocalyptic landscape, there was a character called Vaushites, and she was one of the familial hierarchy that ruled over the city, and she was the military advisor, and she was a fascist, and she was, yes, a black woman, though that was very incidental to anything having to do with her personality. And she did hate herself because she was very mentally unstable. And over the course of the story, she would get more unstable and more fascist until suddenly and very abruptly, she would be less stable and less fascist because she would be dead. And the idea was that it's bad to be fascist. There, I've summarized it down to its sort of fundamental there. Was she hot? Of course she would be hot. Obviously. What am I, a monster? I don't understand what the problem is. Digital blackface, maybe? I don't know. What's the hate herself part? Man, it's a whole story. It's complicated. It's a whole thing. I feel like I'm cheapening it enough, just sort of iterating it. It's a whole thing. It is the prerogative of the fascist to hate themselves. Have you ever met a fascist who did not? They all have a sort of archetypal ideal, a behavioral and aesthetic ideal that no human can actually live to. And depending on how aware they are of that incongruity, they hate themselves to varying degrees. They're incapable of accepting themselves as human because their ideology is fundamentally inhuman. All these themes and more in one of many narrative efforts on my part to explore reasons I dislike fascism.